taking on the Green Bay Packers. Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
What's up? Hey, Garfield. Crazy.
And they go play action with May. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be second and a couple. A carry here for Trevion Henderson. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. That one good for 13 and a New England first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Off the play fake. Here's May. He'll let this go for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Packers are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive.
I really don't think you can fault the decision-making here because your offensive quarterback, they really had a big week last week, and you're ready for them to go again here. Not the anticipated result, of course, but you definitely understand why they did what they did. That quarterback's been hot. You want to keep the ball in his hands and see if he can keep the magic going.
Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Black 40.
Following the interception, Love. Blitz coming, and down he goes. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss. Well, the very first thing they told us, Charles, was we need to apply pressure early, and I would call that early pressure a nice sack to start the game.
And on the other sideline, I just have this image in my mind of the head coach on the headset with the offensive coordinator asking him if that's exactly what he saw in his mind when he called that play. And if so, is it going to be like this all day? That's a tough one right there.
Love looking to throw it. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Ready, smash, red, yellow, 22. Check them up. Ready?
Love now. This is intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And they'll take over inside. The 45 at the 44-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
And now an audible here into something else. On 1st down, it's Henderson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. To throw, it's May. Looking deep downfield. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Patriots have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. Finds his receiver, Watson. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
It's complete to Williams. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On the draw, it's Henderson. And this Green Bay defense making that play look a lot like the previous one. Both tackles behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is man complete over the middle. That's Henderson.
And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. They'll throw with May. That is caught. It's Williams. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone could have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. I mean, look at this Packers defense. They really played well in that win last week against Miami.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers. Takeaways, they call them. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really, really good performance. They exceeded that number in a big way.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 7. On play action, May. That's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 28. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Play action, May. He'll go right back to St. Brown. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Amon-Ra St. Brown, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Patriots go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they came into play here off 2 straight victories. They're back to 500 on the year. But, Charles, is this little mini run coming too late to salvage their season?
Well, they definitely dug themselves a hole that leaves them needing to play almost perfect football from here on out. I do believe they think that they've got this thing turned around, and they are capable of doing exactly that. They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Here we go. Here we go. 10 black. White.
Hey, switch.
Hut.
Now Love. Now he'll tuck this and run. That's taken in by Golden. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Flag blue. Ready. Red. 38. Ready.
Here's Love. That's to Golden. He's got it right side. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go. Black 40.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Ready. Black 95. Ready.
To the air again. Love. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Williams. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Savion Williams from 13 yards out. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. Matt Gay on for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And that's going to be short of the landing zone. It doesn't make it there, so that means the ball's going to come out to the 40. Looking to put a drive together.
All right, here we go. Sit up.
May going to give it to Henderson. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
Hey, what's that?
To the air, May. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. From the gun on third down, it's May.
And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
You have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. So good field position for the Packers as they come up first and 10 at the 40.
45, white. Switch, yellow. Set, hut.
Bigsby with the carry to begin the series. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
From the 42-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8. Throwing, Love. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
10 black.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Work in the middle of the field, he's got a man complete.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 27 yards there on a very nice third down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
To throw now, here's Love.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. The Packers at 500 hit 6-6, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Come on, set. Blue, 32. Ready.
Love. And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up third down.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
On the double.
And this offense on third down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Blue, 33. Yellow.
Back to throw again.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Matt Gay on for the field goal. A 48-yard attempt.
And Gay knocks this one through. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. A give for Henderson running to the right. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll send the tight end in motion left. Looking to throw. May. And this pass caught by Gray. And he will have a Patriots first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3 and he got 3 barely. But the mark shows first down.
That's a big conversion there on third down because they did not want to get the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Here's May. Looking for Gray and finding him once again. And the Packers pick it up. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Ready?
On play action. Love to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. Oh, it would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6.
Let's go now. Yellow, 22.
Operating from the gun. Love. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Savion Williams with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Packers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now 17-14. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And with great starting field position and one timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
That's good for the Patriots. First down. A gain of 15. First down.
Throwing here is May. Able to find Gray here. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be second down.
Crazy.
To throw, it's May. And that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
From the gun, it's May. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 28. They'll throw with May. Right side, and he finds Gray. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up second down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
This is 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 52 Bulls. Set.
Love now. They'll set up a screen for Bigsby. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 23 yards the pickup there.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 right at the 40.
Come on, set. 50, green. Set.
From the gun, Bigsby. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Those are the type of runs that we did not see from him in the first half, but a good start to the third quarter.
And I know what everyone's thinking that's watching this. They did a great job adjusting at the half. Oftentimes you don't make adjustments. You just dial into your game plan a little bit better, and maybe they're starting to make some headway.
Ready, set. Ready, red. Watch out now. 50, blue, 32.
Off the play fake, Love. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Kyle Duggar. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Safety blitz, such a fun play call to witness when it works. And the deep man can get home for a sack. Great timing by him. Interception earlier in this contest. Now a sack. He's definitely campaigning for Player of the Week honors, isn't he, partner?
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Right. Down. Cut.
Love looking to throw it. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Milton Williams in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
45, white. Black Ultra. Ready?
They just do get the play off. Love going to throw it. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And with that, they take the lead here 20-17. Well, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back. And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
Brandon, you know, we talk about having wrinkles in a game plan. That was a fold right there. How about that play? Being able to change things up. You think anyone else on the team's going to get the ball, and in that situation, they surprise everyone and give it to their big guy.
Hey, what's that?
Off the play fake. Here's May. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Well, plays like that, Charles, no doubt, they're just going to continue to fuel this crowd.
And this defense is already playing well, but it also feeds on the energy of that crowd that you're talking about, and that takes them up to another level. Right now, they're playing really loose. They got the lead, and what a nice stop they just made there behind the line of scrimmage.
with all the success they've had throwing the football as a pass rusher, you know you've got to come hard when you see them drop back to throw. So I really like this call to counteract that pass rush with a screen. It turns into positive yardage. A lot of times the offense says, just replace the rusher with the ball, and it turns into a good play.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he will have the Patriots first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, they've been back on the heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 30. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. To the air, May. They'll find Williams on the slant. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Kyle Williams, 29 yards. And the Pats have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. The extra point now for Borregales. And that will make this a 4-point game. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
And they're on the 35-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Here we go.
And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
They'll be going for 6.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. At that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Set, hut. Blue, 32. Set.
Throwing. Love. Over the middle, complete. That's Williams. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ready. Drill green. Set, ready.
Play fake. Here's Love. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson, 52 yards. And the Packers have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter. Charles, there aren't really any slow receivers, but there's fast and then really fast. He's really fast, and he showed off the afterburners there.
And that he is, because when he took off, I was thinking there's no chance that he can actually reach him with that pass. Yet he did, and he's still sprinting. And just think about what that does for everyone else on his team, because his ability to stretch a field opens things up for the rest of the receivers on the team.
Gay now set to kick it off. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up second down. Back to throw. Over the middle, he finds Henderson, complete. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big play there on the catch and run. 31 yards. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. He'll drop to throw. Over the middle, and he's got Gray. So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up second down.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards it.
A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Looking to throw. May. Throw right side, taken in by Gibson. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Here's May. They set up the screen for Henderson. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. At that time, they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. May now off the bootleg. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
2nd and 4. They could still get a first down without scoring. On the give, this is their fullback. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down is May. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll take it into the end end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Drake May, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. Borregales now for the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score Patriots 31, Packers 27.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
On the set.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. This is caught inside the 15. And he's got this way down inside of New England's 10-yard line. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 57 yards.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal.
33, yellow. Ready?
Love from the gun. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The linebacker, Robert Spillane, making a big play.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback, he's now received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further.
Ready. 10 black. Hut.
Love. It's complete to Williams.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he has to get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short game.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Third down and goal coming up here.
Set, ready. Red, 38. Fight.
Love, he's going to change the play here.
Field, black. White.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Christian Watson, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. That's now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
Makes the score Packers 34, Patriots 31.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26.
26-yard line.
Here's first and 10. They'll look to throw. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. A nice little gain.
They
drive some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Here's second down. And this pass caught by Gray. Obviously a big first down right there.
Yeah, they still got to hustle. They got to get up to the line of scrimmage and get set. But I don't think necessarily you need to spike it, but they've got to continue to move quickly.
First and 10 at the 42.
He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. They'll come up now. This is second and long.
Crazy.
Back to throw. Looking for Gray, and he's got him. Very sharp here to start this drive, 3 for 3.
Yeah, I like the way he's running this 2-minute drill. Very sharp, very precise in throwing the football.
Now flags come in. Looked like one of the Patriots might have moved. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's third and long.
Crazy. Hey, what's up?
Back to throw. Gets this to Gibson. And he'll get a fair amount of yardage back, but now it's fourth down. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Too far for a field goal. They've got to go. It's fourth down. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The Patriots will take their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here first down. He's back to throw. Got his man. It's Williams. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Here's second and a yard. From the shotgun, it's May. That's out to the flat for Gibson.
I really like the angles that the tackles came from on that play. They secured inside, took away the cutback. The sideline's there, so you can only go so far outside. And they were able to close in and tackle him for a loss.
Yeah, they used your boy over there, the 12th man. Sammy Sideline, right?
Sammy Sideline. You know something? He tackles pretty well, too.
He's tougher than an airport steak. The Lambeau faithful making as much noise as they can. It's third down. Oh, and the hard count might have got him. This might be a first down. Got a little antsy there from his Mike linebacker position.
Partner, there's times you think you've timed up the quarterback's cadence. You think you've got a read on it. He might have thought it on that play. He was wrong.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to potentially send us to overtime. And they're not going to get the kick off in time. So that flag will set him back 5 yards. Penalties not what they needed here. 1st and 15. Throwing here is May. Now he's going to step up and run. And he wisely will throw that one away. Maybe some temptation here to try to go for the win, but I think you got to kick the field goal.
I agree totally. When you look at the time left on the clock, that's not a spot where you take the gamble. Go ahead and kick the field goal here and take it from there.
And this one is right through. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there. So it's the Patriots who will have first crack at it as we're back underway here in overtime. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They have fought hard to reach this point. They've got the ball first. Remember, though, even if they score, it would quiet this crowd, but it doesn't end the game. But a chance to put a solid drive together here and at least get 3 and hopefully for them a touchdown.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on 2nd down. To the air, May. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Gray. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down. A little dinking and dunking that they're doing. At some point, is it appropriate to maybe take a shot?
It is if you feel good about it. But otherwise, you do what a coach told me a long time ago. Take what they give you, but make them.
Packer pressure, and down he goes. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. But found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
Right side, and he finds Gray. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. And worth pointing out, after that last completion, that puts this young quarterback over 10,000 yards passing for his career. And fair to say, he's not done yet.
No doubt about it. He's really...
Oh, and it's intercepted. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. What a gigantic interception here in the first drive of overtime. And now, Charles, with where they're at on the field, I mean, they're already in field goal range to win this thing.
And the head coach is just talking to the special teams coordinator right now and saying, okay, where does he want the ball positioned? Because that's all you're going to do on offense. Move it to that spot. Make sure you take care of the football, and probably third down, kick the field goal, and try and win this game.
Switch. Set. Ready. Cut.
On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Christian Gonzalez up to make the play.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Go now. Black swap.
What can Love do in the OT? And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
33. Yellow. Cut.
Now Love. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. And the defense is going to let him think about it a little as they use their 2nd timeout here. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime.
A 44-yard attempt.
And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. And there'll be some happy cheeseheads tonight as the Packers have won the game. Well, things started off exciting. This one had a